That was Cherie DeVeaux. Let's start with Brilliant Birdie and the Coolmore Mile. Tell me about the last race down at Kentucky Downs and what you saw.
Had a little bit of a rough start and gave himself a lot to do, just jumping out of the gate and going up the hill. But he made up a lot of ground, and he actually ran a really nice race. Exited that in great order. So, Kentucky Downs can be a tricky track. So we're just hoping to build on the rest of his previous form.
What's his best distance? This is a mile here.
A mile, I think. Mile and a 16th, and then I think it might just be a little too far. Not saying he can't do it, but right now we've kept him at that distance, and he seems to really relish it.
Second start off a break. Is you expecting improvement from what you're seeing?
Yes.
What are you seeing in the training?
He's trained forwardly, and he looks really good physically.
Let's talk about Dr. Agnew in the Bourbon, Castle and Key Bourbon, if that goes. How did you see this one progress through the starts at Saratoga?
His first start was on the dirt, but we've always thought he was a turf horse. Not really sure what to make of the race on the turf. It's a hard track to close into, especially towards the end of the meet. So we're hoping, he moves forward and has a better showing of himself.
Do you see some of Lady Eli in him?
Yeah, he's definitely very serious about his job. Goes out there, he had an excellent work last out. So, as far as a professional and mature in that respect, he has a lot of that in him.
And then Vonda in the TCA Stakes, 3 works, I think, since her last race. How has she progressed through those?
She's been doing well. She's kept her form. We're going to cut back in short distance. She hasn't run in quite some time, as she's been 7 furlong specialist. So, she has shown speed in her last 2 races back in the Chicago, so she's going to have to show that again in this race to be effective, but definitely within her wheelhouse.
Were you looking to cut her back, or is that just how this race came up on the schedule?
Just the race on the schedule, instead of shipping her to New York for something like the Gallant Bloom. Just wanted to run her out of her own stall and see where we're at. She is cataloged for the Keeneland sales, so if she runs really well and we want to go to the Breeders' Cup, that's going to be on the schedule. If not, we'll probably just have her tipping over until the Keeneland sale.